They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Auburn Tigers, Jordan-Hare Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores. Underway. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Vanderbilt Commodores offense will get the football first. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game, huh? I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
Running back searching for a hole. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Commodores want to crank the tempo. Looking for a man. It's Reed. Snagged in the middle. It's Snow. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Looking for a push on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. So the Auburn Tigers offense will get the ball for the first time. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question, it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage with their physicality.
Man, it's a tremendous challenge with this defensive line, because you know that. Like, you've got to be aggressive. You've got to be physical. I've got to take away their ability to run the football first. This unit's nasty. They're dirty. I love them.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
On the ground, it's Watson. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. The Tigers line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Boy, if that first down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on 2nd and goal. They're going to run it. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Auburn.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, we know this offense obviously really struggled there last time out. They knew coming into this one they would have to be better at running the football, and that just has not happened in this game. They're simply not physical enough offensively at this point.
Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner, but right now they want to stop on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Reed. Grab near the sticks, it's Snow. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. The Commodores racing to the line in the hurry-up. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Caught close to the marker, it's Coleman. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Let's see if the defense comes after them. Third and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Richardson. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. And the Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The lost yardage leaves them with second and 11.
And not great blocking up front. They're struggling to get the running game going. And tell you what, they got to find something. Last week it was a bad performance, and this offense has got to get some momentum early in this game and find something that they do really, really well and someone they can count on.
Off play action. Caught in the backfield. It's Coleman. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Offense getting set for first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10.
I don't care who you are, but if you're going to have success offensively, you've got to have some semblance of a running game. They didn't have it their last time out. They obviously really struggled in that game. And in this one, just not getting enough push up front, and it's putting them in some really difficult situations.
Looking to throw, it's Reed. Unloads it left. It's caught. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. The Commodores moving quickly to the line. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Can the D deny them on second and goal? The run up the middle, trying to find its way to the goal line. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. On third and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. From the gun, wants to pass. Extending the play. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Oh, the attempt is no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
Well, that last missed field goal is essentially a microcosm of the year it's been for this football team. Things just not going the right way on offense, on defense, and on special teams. Guys, it's just been that kind of year.
They'll try the run. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. After picking up a couple at second and 8. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Thompson. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got a man, it's Robinson.
Early in the game as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
Hauled down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Tigers look to keep this drive humming. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They'll go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Keeps it on the bootleg. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. On 3rd and short, the power run here. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They lost ground on 1st down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. Back to pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Looking to get it in. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. Trying to slam in. He's a tough, crafty back, but he couldn't find his way to the marker, and it'll be 4th down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Back to throw, it's Reed. Snags it over the middle. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. That's caught. It's Snow. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pressure coming. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the ground with the back. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. And the Commodores in the hurry-up. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. He's got it. 1st down and more. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
They'll run the toss. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on third down. He gets right to the edge of the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're in field goal range here on fourth down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. Trying to get it to the marker. He's not going to get there. Stop short on fourth down. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Catch in the middle. It's Milner. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Wants to fire on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Odom. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give on the option. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. From the gun, the ground game. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Tigers are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Milner. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a third and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Odom. Makes the grab and a nice gain. Gets it to the 35. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practiced, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. The Tigers line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a fourth down. So now on comes the field goal unit. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They really need to find a way to generate some offense here, having fallen behind 13-zip. They're dealing with a second and long. The play-action fake. The sure hands. It's Fernandez. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Back to throw. It's Reed. He lobs one high down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. Commodores will call on their punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Now on the return. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Going to run it. It's Watson. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Howard. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on 2nd down. Under fire. Catch in the middle. It's Watson. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Snagged in the middle. It's Howard. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Here's the handoff. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Auburn comes to the line with a 1st and goal. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Trying to find the end zone. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He's trying to get it in. Touchdown Tigers! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. They marched 56 yards to the end zone. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Got it behind the line. It's Pryor.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Caught in the backfield, it's Richardson. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Commodores want to move quickly. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. To the air, it's Reed. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
We haven't even gotten to halftime yet. This offense has their hands full trying to keep this quarterback standing up straight. They've already given up multiple sacks. That's the biggest reason why they're trailing by as much as they are. They better go in at halftime and make some big-time adjustments.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Working on the right. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. After picking up a couple of first downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. Looking to throw on first down. Here's a heat. Got it in the middle. It's Snow. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Got it in the middle. It's Pryor. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Coleman. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Unloads to the wideout. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Right on the money. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. To the air, it's Reed. Flushed out of the pocket. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
Man, that was beautiful clock management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
On to attempt the try. Bangs it through for an extra point. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work in Auburn, Alabama so far, and welcome into the halftime report. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Pat Dye Field in Jordan-Hare.
The Commodores will kick it away to start the 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the 2nd half.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them. They've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching the ball down the field. Really good decisions by the QB.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Howard. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the 2nd half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
And the Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Give to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Davidson. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
Defense is about feeling out the offense and what they like to do. What are they going to do in 3rd and short, 3rd and medium, 3rd and long? So far, the offense is winning. Defense is going to need to make some adjustments.
Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another 1st down. To the air on 1st down. He's got it on the move. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Takes the handoff. It's Watson. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. Cal is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Aaron Rodgers, this has not been a blowout today in Berkeley. They're up by 7 over Clemson. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the Commodores come to the line in the hurry-up. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll try to snap it quickly.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. Commodores are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the air, it's Reed. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Hunt is on its way. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. So here comes the Auburn offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute there.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Rides to back and leaves it. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the 1st down. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
They'll run it from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Sends it back in motion. Dropping back, it's Reed. Grabbed in the middle, it's Pryor. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Catch in the middle, it's Coleman. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. And the Commodores send out the punt unit. Let's see if we can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The option look. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Motion from the back. Running into the open space. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Milner. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they've got it at the 42. He'll pull it on the read. Got the first down and still on his feet. He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory. They go to the draw. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Off the play fake. Finds his man. It's Robinson. He gets it down to the 36 before being knocked out of bounds. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Howard. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll send the back in motion. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Out of the gun to give to the back. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. And to christen this 4th quarter, they'll try to hang a 3 on the board. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They'll try to start this final period by putting a 3 spot on the board. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And now the lead is extended a little further.
and they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we're looking pretty good.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's second and long. Looking for space. It's Pryor. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Reed. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
The Commodores with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a grab past the marker. It's a running, and he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Doors!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Splits those uprights right in half. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. He'll do it himself. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. The Tigers have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. On the run, it's Watson. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. And the Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. That's caught. It's Milner. Still on his feet at the 45. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. The Tigers are in the hurry-up.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead.
Touchdown, Tigers! And the route is on. They add on another score, and now that record so close to going to 8-1 on the season.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. Cal is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Aaron Rodgers should never be counted out of any game.
Looking downfield, it's Reed.
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Clemson. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He slings it deep to the left. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Oh, they're after him. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20. Here they come, facing third and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Richardson. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. The snap sets up the throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Wide out trying to get it in. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. And they'll come to the line trying to take a slice out of this lead on third and goal. Powers forward. Hard-hitting tackle. A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on fourth and goal. Power ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Vandy.
And was there ever any doubt, guys? Fourth and goal. You got to turn around. Give it to your bell cow. Just know he's going to find a way to get it in the end zone, and he did exactly that.
They want to see if they can score the deuce. To throw, it's Reed. He's got it. Two-point conversion is good. Just a couple of possessions down, so there is some hope.
37, Vanderbilt, 22.
And he's coming out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, pump.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
I definitely am trying to be a little bit conservative. I can't be cautious, but I want to be a little bit conservative. Up 2 possessions. The clock is my friend. I got the football. The worst thing I can do is throw an interception, turn the football over, stop the clock, give them the ball back in an opportunity like this.
Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Pulls it in. It's Pryor. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And the Commodores headed quickly to the line. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Now third and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. And what a throw to get it in there. They've got it in business in the red zone at the 13. Leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll give it to the back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner, but right now they want to stop on third down. He's brought down at the 11-yard line, and now is this 4-down territory, or will they take the chip shot field goal? He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on fourth down. Let's see if he can find some room behind the left tackle.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see.
This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. Touchdown, Commodores! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Oh, they could not have come up with a bigger play at a more opportune time. The defense getting the interception and taking it back to the house right at a point in the game when it looked like the offense was maybe going to pad their lead and seal this one. All of a sudden, this game has gotten really interesting.
And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a one-possession game. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. So here comes the Auburn offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Nice pick up there, gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense is the first one they've used this half. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Odom. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down. Handoff from the gun. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Defense didn't have the personnel it needed. They call a timeout. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Milner. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. They'll move the tight end. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Watson. He's stopped right at the 29-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And it's right down the boulevard. There is a flag on the play. Now, if this is on the defense, it might not change that much. The offense has already made the long field goal. This could turn out to be a huge penalty. Thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the offense back on the field with a chance for more. This one was a lot like a tennis match, back and forth, up and down, and they just couldn't quite score enough and get the key stop to get the win.
And defenses have changed, right? It's not about limiting to low points anymore, but you got to find ways to create turnovers and get that ball back to your offense so they can do their damage. Defense just needed to create a few more opportunities.
I think it just came down to individual effort on the defensive side of the football for this team. Somebody needs to step up in big moments in big games and make the play to win. We didn't see it happen today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.